Who does the intro?
You.
Oh, it's me, Tom from Tom's Cock podcast, not Tom Cock's podcast. Tom's Cock podcast, and today I'm here with at greenbum69 on Twitter and Mega Smith _. Introduce yourself.
I'm Smith.
Well, I'm Wallace from the William Wallace group.
Right. Our
And
first.
you once made a physical appearance in every episode.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Well,
You're not coming on the next episode. I'm gonna kick you off.
since the last episode, as you can tell, Tom's cock has finally made a.
It's finally hit puberty.
Yeah, we found him. He finally hit puberty. Turns out he didn't go missing or get kidnapped. He was at speech therapy, and that's why he sounds different now.
Can finally talk.
Yeah.
And in the time, I managed to play Half-Life 2, and I can still confirm it's a shit game.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's fair. That.
Yeah.
Aye. Let's smash on that.
Right.
Oh, that's smashing.
why don't you say something funny?
Smashing.
Well, today's the Christmas. As of recording, it's Christmas Eve, but this video doesn't.
Right, Wallace, I've got some mega patter here.
Aye.
This time. Carry on.
This time,
Right. 2 nuns in a bath.
This podcast shit already. This is going to be the worst one.
No, it's not.
It's not even Christmassy.
Yeah.
Alright, what presents do you want for Christmas?
I want a fit
I want a
bird.
gun and a castle.
I want a
Yeah,
fit.
thanks for speaking over him, Smith. Really appreciated that one. For Christmas, I want you to shut the fuck up.
I want a fit bird, 20 boobies, Minecraft, Skyrim
20
sex
separate
mods.
boobies or 10 fit birds with 20 boobies combined.
Wait, what?
What, do you just want 20 separate boobies or 10 fit birds? 10 fit birds
No,
with
I
boobies?
want 10 fit birds, and then separately I want 20 individual, like
what? Individually wrapped? Like
individually wrapped, like separate from any body, 20 sexy boobies. You know? It'll be smashing.
Yeah.
He destroyed the chair.
No, I didn't.
You opening the fucking present, so come on.
No,
Nothing
it's
is
Christmas Eve.
made of cardboard.
Can you guys read out the Reddit questions? Sorry for saying I've got autism. Read out the
We
Reddit
don't
questions.
have any Reddit questions.
Oh yeah, we got banned because Wallace said the N word.
This is the Christmas special. It's not about Reddit. It's about giving and spending time with your family and friends. And as it just so happens, we're spending time with the worst
It's about
possible
giving
people.
that sloppy toffee.
Yeah,
Right.
it's about giving that sloppy banoffee, if you catch my drift.
Christmas questions for kids under the age of 18, except for Wallace.
Yeah, because I'm not. This is my first TCP as of over the age of 18.
Right. 7 white Christmas movie facts you didn't know. Right, this is going to be a good one.
Ooh, classy.
Right. Wallace, I'll let you take over. Ask us a Christmas question before I get to fact number 1.
Wait, what?
You ask a Christmas question before I get to one of the facts.
Okay, who is the real life person that's inspired Santa Claus?
Arthur Christmas. Next one.
What is the traditional name of the English equivalent of Santa Claus?
Farmer Christmas.
What is the best track in the War of the Worlds album?
The first
None
one.
of them, they're all horrible.
The BBC War of the Worlds program. No. The bit
not
where
having
he's
a
on the
repeat
boat
of
with his
episode
with his
3.
daughter, and then the tripods attack the boat, and then
It's named
there's all the
after-
families in the cars, and then the cars go into water.
it's named
We're not having a repeat of episode 3, please.
after- Well,
Right,
he's talking
so-
about War of the Worlds. Half an hour.
Fact number 1: Bob and Phil's Sisters wasn't scripted.
Oh, you meant the film White Christmas.
Yeah.
I've
This is
never
top 9 facts about the film White Christmas.
Neither was
never seen
Iron
it,
Man.
Don't care.
Oh, alright then. Let me just, keep them entertained. Keep them entertained.
Okay. Bread and circuses.
Right, this bit's being cut out.
All things being cut out.
50 Christmas dinner conversation starters. Alright,
50 funny
this is the first one.
Christmas cracker jokes.
Right, Wallace, be quiet. Shut your mouth. Number one. What is your favourite thing about a person sitting next? Alright, Wallace, you do Smith, you do me, and I'll do Wallace.
Okay, who goes first?
You.
Okay, Sniff. You're the only person who has an anime profile picture that I can tolerate.
Shulman. For some reason, people used to confuse us two. And that was my introduction
Shelman,
to
what are
you.
you talking about? Who's Shelman? I'm Tom Cock. Carry on though.
Oh yeah, this is Doctor Who. Tom Cox just transferred into another person.
He's regenerated and had speech therapy.
Degenerated.
So he sounds normal.
I actually don't know what's worse.
He sounds normal now though because he had speech therapy.
Is that your favourite thing about me? The fact that people used to confuse us.
I don't know what's worse. The least charismatic human being ever born, or the person that shoved a bit of sponge up his nose and said, "Look, Mum, I have a bogey."
Thanks for that one, Smith.
Wait, who did that?
Last time I tell you something in confidence. Basically, Wallace, I'll tell you the story now. So I had a Bob the Builder chair where you could take the sponge out
Aye.
because it was sponge. So I ripped the cloth off the arm and ripped out the sponge and I put it up my nose because I wanted to prank my mother. And then I put like a bunch of it, like 2.5 cubic inches up my nose, trapped in my sinus. And I pulled out a bit. Went up to my mum and said, "Look, Mum, I have a bogey." and then it got stuck up there, and it started to rot, and I couldn't breathe through my nose, and then like I started to stink because of this rotting nose stuck inside of my face, and then I had to have an operation to get it out. Right, so Wallace, my favourite thing about you is that you find Green Bum really funny. What's the nicest thing the person across from you has done? Wallace didn't say the N-word one time, which was quite nice, and it's all he does outside the podcast.
Sniff let me win the JoJo Fight Kid fighting game a couple times.
So that I could change character.
Aye, yeah.
Shulman.
Yeah, thanks, that's Sniff. Each kid tells how they think their parents met. Parents go last. Right, so how do we think our parents met?
Well, I know how my parents met.
Well, how did they meet? At a Nazi gathering?
I know how my dad met, how he met my mother.
How? Tell us a story.
My dad was in the army and he was like 21 or 22.
Oh, this is boring.
And he just went to a pub with his friends one night and met her there. It's literally nothing special.
Did he tap her on the first night?
I don't want to think about that.
Go ask him now.
Oh, Dad. Yeah.
Imagine your dad living in the same house as you.
Yeah. You know when you met Mum for the first time? Yeah. Did you did you tap that on the first date? Really? Oh, God, son, fucking hell. Aren't you good? You did,
Yeah.
Right,
Funny that you lied about that.
Now put your phone down. We're in the middle of a POSDAC.
Now I was shouting off into my house.
Right, now how do I think my
We're
parents
in your
met?
house, 30 miles away in a different city. Get real.
Right, Sniff. I'm gonna theorise about how your parents met.
Wow.
So when they came out of the ground for the annual, let's pretend we've showered. The two worms, they met. They looked at each other with their little worm, little tails, and then they looked at each. And then what they did was they ran into each other, and then each worm started to eat the other worm, and then they poofed, and then you were.
Why is calling somebody like smelly and saying they don't shower such a fucking great?
No, I'm calling him a worm. What's the funniest thing your parent/kid has ever done?
Uh,
I think I can answer this one for you, Wallace.
yeah.
Your father tapped your mum on the first night. That was pretty funny. No, it wasn't.
Another funniest thing my parents ever done. They gave birth to me on the side of the motorway, just specifically so they could make a joke about me being born on the side of the motorway, because that's where most accidents happen.
Wow, I've never heard that one before, Wallace.
I know they did it. They actually did it specifically so they could make the joke.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. You can't disprove this very legitimate...
Yeah, but you can't prove it, can you?
Okay, well, my claim means more than...
Get your
yours.
dad on the
Right,
mic.
Okay. Dad. Yeah, come here a second. Yeah, just... talking to this microphone here, yeah, can you confirm that I, was born on the side of the motorway, specifically so you could make that joke? Yes, he was. Yeah,
If you had the attention of the world for just 30 seconds, what would you say?
Green bum.
Oh, thanks for that one,
Let's
Wallace.
see everybody do the Gangnam style.
Everybody do the flop.
What's the hardest thing about being ellipsis years old?
The hardest thing about being 18 years old is
Trying not to fuck kids. Sorry.
No, I'm not Mr. ANDY.
Yeah, Wallace is a battle. We understand.
Anyway, no, it's
We support you.
taking a decent looking photo of yourself for your newly made Tinder account, ladies. Well,
You'll turn
Green
the other way
Bumper
when you
69.
hear what his surname is.
oh yeah, good thing it didn't ask what your last name is on Tinder.
How many scars do you have on your scrotum?
Oh, actually, let's
Does the seam count as a scar?
count.
738.
Does the
No, Wallace, be serious. Does the seam count as a scar?
does the urethra count as a scar?
No, because that's not even on your scrotum. But does the seam? Do you know what the seam
Yeah, down
is?
the middle where it looks like two people
Yeah.
mixed, were like stitched together.
Yeah, does that count as a scar?
Yeah.
Well, I've got two.
Did you like get like a fucking nail and just like gash it down?
No, I had an operation.
Oh shit! Oh, Tomcock. He's only
Yeah.
got one ball, the other
No, I didn't get it removed. I got them like
is in.
they got snipped off and sewed back
Did you
on.
get testicular erosion?
Yeah, I got testicular weathering.
Was it attrition, abrasion, hydraulic action, or fucking what was the other one? Solution.
I will rip your head off.
Right, Snith, you say something funny. I've been there. I've been like
Alright.
going ham on this.
Okay. Everyone listen, I've got the attention of the audience.
Ah, yeah, I should hope so. I'll move the camera over. Camera's on you, Sniff.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Snith, you do this all the time.
I get nice and close to my phone. Object that I've shoved up my arse.
Pens, pencil,
Torch.
Stiff
Please.
cock.
handle,
Tom Cock.
Blade rod. Iron bars. Glass pane.
small glass jar.
End rod.
I cannot wait for the sweet release of death.
Nether star. Diamond sword.
Right, Sniff, this isn't funny. I'm cutting this part out.
String. Bone.
This part right here is going to be the intermission.
How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be?
Welcome back after the intermission. Sorry that I didn't say that we were going on one, but we're back now.
Guys, I think we should go for an intermission now.
Yeah, alright, good. Welcome back from the intermission. What would you do if you and the whole family, whole spelled HOLE, would be snowed in for an entire month?
Guys, I think the zoom button on the camera's broken because it just keeps zooming on loop. Oh, there you go, I fixed it.
Yeah, we can hear you slamming on your keyboard, you monkey.
Oh, can you, I?
Yeah. Hardest you laughed this
Broken
year.
the continuity.
Sorry, what was
It's
the
the
question?
hardest I've laughed this year.
Yeah.
Might be when we were playing Brawlhalla and Corey said, guys, look, traitor move, and then walked off the edge of the map and died.
No, the hardest I've ever laughed. I found this I found a Facebook L meme page that makes memes about the county I live in England, and there was this one that was like an edit of the Jaws like poster, and it was so fucking hilarious. I'll when this is being edited, I'll fucking send it, and it's gonna get put up.
No, Smith's ruining it. He's ruining it.
No, he was.
Read my lips.
He was. No, your memory was white, but he. Your memory was white, but he likes to walk off a lot. It's something he does on every episode at this point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Because he's a bum baby.
I need to get up and move around.
Shut up, Smith.
He's got restless leg syndrome.
Alright, if you had a note, it wouldn't be Christmas without ellipsis, full stop.
Present.
Cannibal.
No, but.
How you doing? He hasn't gotten to that part of the film yet. She gets in the bath and goes, how you doing? I bet it's good. That scene's going to be in here right now.
Finally. I need this. Ooh, let me submerge this ass. How you doing? Oh. Ooh, good Lord. You sound like it's raining outside.
Right, welcome back from that little short third intermission.
Only one of these can be the actual intermission, you know.
No, no they can't. We're going to have loads.
Who cares if lack of word is dying?
Right, welcome back from the fourth intermission. Right, let's do a Christmas quiz and see who wins.
Alright.
What is the name of the period leading up to Christmas?
December.
December.
Winter.
It's Advent.
Swinter.
How many
Fucking hell,
wise
it is.
men brought gifts to Jesus?
3.
Yeah, Sniff got that one. That's 1 point to Sniff. Sniff, you keep tally. How does the good King Wenceslas like his pizzas?
When...
Cold.
Oh, I don't know the answer. There aren't answers.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that as a joke
No.
once somewhere.
Deep pan, crisp and even. What? What was the name of John the Baptist's mother?
Pens.
Jaundice.
No, it was Elizabeth.
Loa.
Who brings presents into the children in the...
Farmer
Fifth.
Christmas.
Santa Claus.
What angel visited... Where did the baby Jesus sleep?
In a manger.
In a manger.
Well, I got that one.
Yeah, Smith wins.
Yep. With a tally of
win.
80 to Wallace and 22 to Sniff. Well done, burn. Well
Do
done.
it again.
Burn down the house. Why don't you? Make us
How long have we been going for?
We've taken, I don't know, we've taken out a fourth mortgage on this place. Well done. Monopoly mortgage.
You didn't even look up what time we started.
I never do.
Well, you should have done, because, like, I'm getting bored of this already.
We're ending this. It's over.
Well, the Christmas special.
No more TCP ever again. No Christmas special, no TCP, no...
No more TCP without Sniff. Sniff, you're the worst part of the TCP.
I'm exhausted.
It's okay, guys. The Christmas special.
Pick up the camera, follow me.
The Christmas special didn't need to be as long anywhere.
Pick up the camera, follow me.
Okay, we'll
He's still recording.
Yeah, we're bringing the camera's still on.
Alright.
It's still got battery left.
Smith, you go first.
Smith.
Right.
Oh, the camera's
No.
not broken. Fuck.
This will be a Christmas tour by the host of the podcast, me. All right, welcome back from the 5th intermission, boys and boys. What's the strangest thing about where you grew up?
Well, near where I live, there's these weird tunnels underground, because it's a small village in northern England. There's these weird tunnels, they go on for miles, and sometimes you hear screaming coming from them.
Permanent nuclear winter.
I can show you them if you want.
No, let's end it here. It's over. The cast's over.
Okay, so the end of the intermission.
Alright, come on.
So the
Come on,
sun,
guys,
the sun has
follow me.
risen, and we are at the tunnels in my house. There's a little manhole here, which we're going to go down. Nice path to get us deep in there from the beginning. Now, if you follow us, Tomcock, because I know you've never been here, very
We'll light a match.
very spooky, eerie place. Yes, get a match.
Very, very scary, very dark.
Mhm.
I think this is the right way to go.
We've lost Tomcock
Tom Cock's dead.
again. We've lost him again. Second time. Ideal. Brilliant. Mystically.
Oh no, it's a dead end.
Oh no, we're dead. Not yet. Do you remember where the ladder is? I don't. Boom.
It's this way.
Oh yes, there is the ladder to get back out.
I think we should just not upload any of this.
I know, I'm sure when we get out of the catacombs and totally don't get lost and die, Tom Cock will make a very satisfying edit of this. I have faith in him. Because he totally is not lost in the catacombs and dead.
Let me submerge this ass.